Hey, good morning, guys. There, my niggas. You know, it's a long time I've been to this motherfucking jail penitentiary for these motherfuckers, man.
Daddy?
But now I've been given a time to come back and do video editing again, motherfuckers. I've been to this jail, man, for long, man, nigga. Almost 7 days, man. I couldn't even post anything, nigga.
Eh!
Now this is the time I want to talk about something here, motherfuckers, man. They put him into this jail, man, for posting some shit that was not right, man, nigga.
Tap, 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 tap.
You see the baby here is eating some small shit here, nigga. Anyway, we're still talking about the Ukraine crisis. Putin is still doing some shit there, my nigga, and he don't want to listen to anybody. He don't want to go to the 2014 consensus agreement with the United States and NATO allies. He's still much focused on raiding Ukraine and doing the shit he want to do there, niggas. These awkward political moments, man, we need to reason out and figure out what's the issue, man, nigga. Because this bully from East, he is stopping at nothing. He gonna raid Ukraine and he gonna destroy the country. That's his intention and he gonna do it, my nigga. Nobody gonna stop him. You cannot underestimate his military power. That nigga can fire. And Americans know that he can fire. On the other side, the Europe needs the gas and the petroleum products and energy. Nord Stream 2 from the North Baltic Ocean. And the other one he signed with the Austria. It's a hell of issues going on, niggas. And now I don't think I don't think sanctions will work for him, my niggas. This guy, the world needs him. From satellite technology developers to infrastructure developers, scientific research and all those. They need Russia. Even America needs Russia. This is something very serious. Let him invade Ukraine, let him establish the kind of the government he want to establish there without being provoked. Because if you provoke that man, he gonna use nuclear warheads. And he has one of the real military technology, use of hypersonic systems, which can land in a minute to the designated area. And Americans are behind with this. They are not yet to the supersonic technology. They forgot the budget. The American debt is approaching $30 trillion US. They are owing Rothschild a lot of money. And they cannot be able to pay back. This is the time. Because now they look at the resources in America, they say you're broke, nigga. We cannot borrow you more money. So we gotta go to China and borrow money to China. We are at war with China. It is holding the dollars for Americans. They cannot print money. The niggas are stuck, man. The Biden-ass government is stuck, niggas. Nothing he can do, Sleeping Joe, niggas. It's a big problem. The Congress cannot allow him to do what he wants to do. He cannot borrow anymore. He can't. Hypersonic speeds, missile system is for Russians and Chinese. That's the reality. That's the way it is. So Sleeping Joe, what are you gonna do with your bloc government? Nothing. You are not going to do nothing to Putin. Putin, you have to sing his song, and I know this nigga is going to raid Ukraine. He's going to establish his own government there. And he cannot do anything. COVID hit your economy so hard, Joe. People are rioting on the street every single day, Joe. Immigration stopped this year, Joe. Ford company closed down one of the manufacturing sector in Detroit because of lack of spares. Delays and all this shit going on. You cannot win it, man. So it's time to think about this war in Ukraine and the outcome and what it's gonna do. Because I see a lot of challenges ahead of us, man. Whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in America, wherever you are. I see a lot of challenges ahead of us, man. And how we're going to tackle this problem is only through uniting and unification and diplomatic ties establishment so that we can move forward. If that fails, then America is in shit, niggas. Fuck America, nigga. It's in problem, my nigga. You cannot change. UK was dragged to this war by the NATO affiliation. In UK right now, Boris Johnson is facing his own crisis back home. Remember the COVID lockdown party with his government officials? I think is in Parliament in the House of Commons. And I don't even think he's going to succeed that motion of no confidence against him, my nigga. He also has his own affiliated drug problem. Remember the issue of the drugs found in the Parliament straight toilet? And then he enacted a law and then he went to the street to go and chase the drug dealers. All this shit happening on him, my nigga. I don't think he can do anything to change that situation. He doesn't have money for war. He doesn't. He cannot commit his 20,000 troops in Ukraine for 1 year. It will cost him so much money for nothing. And Ukraine has got nothing to offer. Doesn't have gas, doesn't have oil, doesn't have minerals. How is he going to benefit from that war and how is he going to make money out of it? This situation is only open-minded for the Russians to invade openly. They rape the Ukraine, they sleep with it, they do with it the shit they want to do with it, and then they get out. Nobody can do anything to Russians at the moment. They're putting finger on the ass of these motherfuckers, man. These are the things I'm talking about, niggas. We gotta change the situation we're in, man, nigga. Food is going to be very scarce. Ukraine crisis is a global crisis. China is watching closely how Putin gonna unfold the situation in Ukraine, because them too, they want to invade Taiwan sooner than later. Maybe after the Olympics, they have the plan. America is stretched to the limit. It has got war to contain in Iran and in Saudi Arabia, Middle East, and all that fucking shit going on there. Look at the situation with Israel itself as well. It's in crisis. The Al Qaeda shit and all this nonsense going on, my nigga. So, this situation, Putin knew. He's wild. Remember, Putin is one of the longest serving global leaders. He has been to more than 30 or 50 G summits. He knows the power corridors, how they work in the West and the East and the Northern. Baltic countries in the next 20 years will become Russian colonies, and it's going to happen because he has to dominate there because of his military mighty powerness. He is in a capacity to do that. NATO doesn't do anything without America. They don't have money to commit to the war. America is the one that is heavily indebted to foot the bill of the war in NATO. Trump did a good thing because he told each and every member of NATO to contribute his own fucking share, man, nigga. But those niggas, they don't have money, man. War is money. And money for war is a collateral agreement and political goodwill and the interest where you're going to recover that money, because you cannot borrow money from the Rothschild. You put into the Federal Reserve and then you push it to the defense. And the defense contractors, they also eat from that money, and then you go to war, you do the logistics, you invest in that country, you spend $1 trillion on that war, but you don't get anything back. That's not the way it is for Americans. They know how to calculate for the war. What are the minerals? What do we do in that country? How can we benefit from that economy? Then they go to war. If they don't see any benefits in that country, then they cannot even think of going to war, because it's not going to benefit them at any given time in future. If you have oil, you have minerals, you have good political will, then they look at the population you have at hand and then they come in. But now around this time, Putin is on their ass, my niggas. It's not going to happen the way they thought. Putin is going to squarely enter Ukraine and establish his treaty, his government and everything, and he's going to win. And he knows this. And Americans, they know this is what is going to happen, but they don't have anything to stop him because he's one of the largest military producer in the world. Africa has got no role to play in this war. Nothing. They cannot even contribute, even and debate anything. This is the war of the mighty people. And remember, this war is going to touch Turkey, it's going to touch Syria, it's going to touch Iran, and they're going to invade. We don't know what to do. We are spectators. Considering that we are coming slowly out of COVID implications, now there's another dilemma of the World War III sniffing around. We need to be very careful. This is the time I said you have to go and build your own land. You buy the land, you build it, you plant your own food. You plant your own food. You eat your own food. If you don't, then you're in shit. You're in big problem, my nigga. I'm talking to you motherfuckers, and you have got to listen to what I'm saying, man, because this is a serious thing, man, I'm talking about here. America is broke. It doesn't contribute anything right now, and they cannot borrow money. So what next? It's trouble. It's trouble for everybody. And Joe knows this. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's a one-time president and he doesn't care. Joe doesn't want to war. He doesn't want to be dragged to war. The Russians, they want war. And they knew they could not start it with Trump because they knew Trump could not take shit. They knew Joe when he comes in. That's the guy they're going to use now. They know Joe is the guy. And PuTiN is the lemon. He's the lemon. And Chinese is a fork. So the Chinese, they take and eat. PuTiN is very much interested with the gas and minerals within the range of Ukraine. And he's also very much interested with taxing 40 million extra people in the region of Ukraine into his national tax budget. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. That is PuTiN for you. Hit that subscription button, share and like. Help me, motivate me, grow the channel. I have a lot to discuss with you concerning this war in Ukraine. Have a good day, folks, man. I'm back, man, out of the prison. YouTube prison, man. I was given strikes by those motherfuckers who are saying I don't even produce good content here. Guys, stop striking my YouTube channel because you're making the YouTube officials to look at me like a bad man. I'm not a bad guy. I want this channel to motivate me and to grow and to go far, my niggas. Shout out.